Before we get into this video, here is a little disclaimer. I do have Tourette's, so please excuse any tics or swearing that you might see throughout this video. My name's Jim.
I'm Lou.
Together, we moved to a smallholding after a pretty serious car accident left me disabled. We decided we needed to quit the city and go rural.
Yeah, a lot of people thought we were a bit mad, didn't they, at first? Moving away for what would be...
Especially one that we had everything going on top, all my new injuries and disabilities, and...
Everyone was like, it's going to be hard work,
it's going to be hard work, what are you getting yourselves into?
And it's, it turned out to be exactly what we needed, really, but it's, as with anything, it's not always quite the fairy tale you see online. So, yeah, here are the 10 hard truths about smallholding life.
Yes!
Hard truth 1, you will never feel fully ready.
You can read every book, watch every video, talk to every expert, but until you're doing it yourself, there are some things you just can't learn. Like if you see behind us, we've got a fencing project at the moment, and I thought I was so prepared, but so much has gone wrong. It's took us over a week. We're slowly getting there, but it's just one of those things that you learn on the job.
Yeah, you can't learn everything before. You will always be learning, and you only really learn as you're doing things. It's the best way you learn, really, isn't it, on the job?
Yeah, and I mean, I would say you don't get ready, you become capable by doing the work.
Yeah, definitely.
Hard truth 2, you will fail.
Seeds won't germinate, animals will get sick, and veg beds don't always go the way you hope they would.
And there's a lot of blaming yourself and feeling guilty and responsible that comes with those failures.
But failing is completely normal. It's all part of it.
Definitely.
Hard truth 3, animals are a full-time responsibility.
So with animals comes responsibility. You can't just nip out for the day. You can't just go away on a whim. Everything has to be animal focused and planned around the animals.
Yeah, once you've got animals, your time doesn't really fully belong to you.
Even small things, a lie-in, a late night, they come with repercussions and consequences because you have set routines, and you know the animals are waiting for you to let them out in the morning, believe me. Hard truth 4, weather controls everything.
You can have the perfect plan and then it will rain for weeks on end.
Storms will damage infrastructure, it will flood. The weather can turn everywhere into a muddy pit. Some things about the weather can be quite nice, like our stream always flows quite nice after the weather. Oh, you go on.
But unfortunately the weather is the one thing you cannot control, so flexibility is the best tool you can possibly have. Hard truth 5, it takes more money than you would expect.
We're not talking about personal finances here because every family is different. But one thing that shocked us was just quite how much money you need to put in to the smallholding.
Yeah, it's the constant little jobs. Animal feed, repairs, bedding, there's always little jobs that are just bits of money, dribs and drabs constantly.
Yeah, it's death by 1,000 invoices. And also, it's not easy to start a business and just make money from your land. It's something we're trying to do, but it requires a lot of effort, and there's no guarantee we're going to be successful. But it's worth keeping in mind that it is a money sink. You know.
Well, most people do have to still do an outside job.
Yeah, well, we do. You work in hospitality.
Yeah, I work in hospitality, and if you want to live this life, you're essentially then running 2 jobs because smallholding life is a job in itself.
No, definitely.
So that's, I think you do it for the love of it, don't you?
Do it for the love of it, and you perhaps aren't going to be spending money on nice things or going on exotic holidays. And if that's the way you want to live, like the way we want to live, it's absolutely fine. But I imagine it's a shock to some people just quite how much
It
you
is
have to put
initially,
in.
but I
Yeah,
think as time goes on, your priorities do naturally change, don't they?
definitely. Hard truth 6, you can't copy other people's systems.
So what works for someone in, say, Norfolk will not be the same in Pembrokeshire.
Not necessarily anyway. And if you see your favourite YouTuber doing something, that might not necessarily work for you either.
But it doesn't mean that their advice is wrong. It's just simply that everyone's land is very, very different.
Landscapes are different, soil types are different, microclimates are different, weather's different. There are a lot of variables that go into dealing with life, whether it's plants or animals. And yeah, you just got to find your own way, and you've got to accept that some things might not work for you. Some things you really want to do, you might have grand visions of growing like sweet corns, and like ours, sweet corns have failed every single year.
And you don't know until you try these things, and you've just got to try different methods and
Get
hope
it
that
out, boom.
hope that one will work for you. But that's also why it's very important that they say to, as hard as it is, they say just get or have a year to get to know your land, don't they?
Definitely.
And it's very hard because you want to crack on, but at the same time, after a year or two, you very much realise why people say that, because you've got to get to know your land. Hard truth 7. Something will always be broken.
A hinge, a gate, a pipe, a handle, a door, a fence, a fruit cage. Something will always break. Hard truth 8. You will lose things.
Whether it's plants, animals, crops, even tools, you will always lose things, and loss is just part of it.
And some of them hit harder than you might expect, especially the animals. The tools usually turn up a bit rusted and weather swept, but yeah, losing stuff is just a part of it.
Hard truth 9. It will test your relationship.
This lifestyle will test your relationship. You're so on top of each other. You have to work together. There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah, communication is key, and you have to learn to communicate and therefore share the load when you need to.
Teamwork isn't really optional. Teamwork's not optional, because you have to.
It'd be such a huge task to do it on your own that you have to kind of do it together and share it as much as you can, don't you?
But then when you're working, living, and all round together all the time, it's just a truth of life.
You naturally get on top of each other every so often, don't you?
So make sure you have ways to cope like we do. Eh? Hard truth 10. You will never be finished.
You're never done.
In the city or working a regular job, you can go home and clock out at 5 and that's it for the day. Here, it's a constant battle. There's always something to do. You're always in the middle of a job. There's always a mess somewhere.
Yeah.
You can never turn off.
You have to learn to be happy amongst the mess, because it's impossible to have everything pristine and perfect.
And that is something that you've struggled with, isn't it?
Yeah, I struggle with that all the time.
I'm all right. I can handle being a bit messy. I don't know if you can tell.
I'm the perfectionist.
And things won't always look aesthetically pleasing.
But if it works, you are winning.
Definitely.
So those are the 10 hard truths.
Yes.
So those are our 10 hard truths of smallholding life. Hopefully we've not put you off, but it has truly made us happy living life this way, even though it's not all roses and pilly-pallas.
And that is Welsh for butterflies. If you've not liked the video yet, please hit the like. Maybe share it with a friend. Leave us a comment, and we'll see you in the next one.